For a second day, police and anti-government protesters clashed in the Ukrainian capital. It's violence that's left some 200 people from both sides injured. Now, the president has condemned the violence and is calling for a compromise. CCTV's Malini Wilkes reports.
Protesters squared off with Ukrainian police for a second day in Kiev, at one point constructing a barricade made of portable toilets. Opposition leaders had urged the protesters to show restraint, but many seemed ready for a fight. Police battled back and the violence escalated. This man says he was stripped of his clothing and was shot in the back with rubber bullets.
They chased us outside, started to beat us, then started to shoot at us.
In the fiercest fighting Sunday night, Kiev blazed with flashes of fire. Demonstrators are angry about new legislation signed by President Viktor Yanukovych last week, limiting their rights to protest and free speech. The president condemned the violence and called for negotiations.
I'm calling for a dialogue, for a compromise, for calm in our beloved country.
But by Monday night, no talks had been held, and the opposition leader was urging all Ukrainians to converge on the capital.
Get in your cars, share taxis, buses. You are needed here so that Ukraine and not Yanukovych will win.
Large-scale demonstrations began in November after Yanukovych tabled a trade deal with the European Union in favor of closer ties to Russia. At a peaceful rally outside the EU office in Kiev Monday, protesters called on European officials to impose sanctions on the private bank accounts of Ukrainian leaders.
We demand European politicians, European officials, and European citizens to help us in the struggle for democracy.
The EU and the U.S. have condemned Ukraine's new anti-protest laws, but have taken no action. Malini Wilkes, CCTV.